I would say in a word, the key here is leadership. And it's leadership in working with and collaborating with the attorneys generals of the Commonwealth, the district attorneys of the Commonwealth. And specifically, as I met with one district attorney earlier this week, and I talked to him about what his issues were, and he told me about a couple murderers who are going around the streets of his city right now that he cannot find the evidence to convict them and to charge them with because our wiretap law has not been updated since 1968. 1968. I think technology has advanced since that period, the last time I checked. I think our laws ought to reflect that. And he said, Warren, I know you've moved a progressive legislative agenda when you were in the House and the Senate. I know you know how to get things done. Will you work with us to try to get this updated so we can go after some of these scofflaws who are out there who are literally killing people and getting away with it because our laws have not been updated? Of course I said yes, but I added a proviso. I said, you know, I'm very concerned about criminal justice reform. And I'm very concerned with the way we approach incarceration in Massachusetts, specifically incarceration for nonviolent offenders. We've got to do a better job, my friends. Those great bastions of liberalism called Texas and Georgia are eating our lunch with what they're proposing in reforms for criminal justice because they recognize that incarcerating their way out of this problem is not going to help anybody. The mandatory minimums, particularly for nonviolent and particularly for drug offenses, are not working. When 80+% of our inmates have a substance abuse issue and we're not doing anything to help them, when many of them need job training. I was at the Hope House earlier this week. I met with 11 people who've been in and out of jail. One kid's been, he's 32 now. He's been in and out of jail since he was 15 years old. 4 different states. He's basically doing life on the installment plan. We talked about that. And he said, you know, I finally said I want help. This is the first time I've got any help for my substance abuse issue. It's the first time I got help and try to get some workforce training in my life. We can pay $50,000 and try to continue to incarcerate our way out of this problem. Or we can change the direction for the criminal justice system in Massachusetts, try to do the right thing, give people the workforce training that they need, the substance abuse counseling that they need, keep families intact, and hopefully improve the rate of recidivism in the Commonwealth so that people don't have to be afraid of someone breaking into their house because they get a serious opiate addiction and they will do anything to feed that habit. So I said to him, if you'll work with me on this prison reform piece that might be a little bit more progressive for him, I'll work with you on a reasonable updating to our wiretap law, and we'll get that done. We'll get that done in short order because I know how to get things done on Beacon Hill, and I know how to be a leader. I've done it before, and this is a clear instance where you work, Rosanna, with district attorneys to really accomplish things that are overdue. A lot of these district attorneys are just looking for a leader to lead them. You know, this period of being tough on crime, it doesn't make sense to advocate in the way they have to increase the penalties and incarcerate our way out of it. So that's the type of attorney general I want to be, and that's a way in which I will work with the district attorneys of the Commonwealth to get things done.